have one really alarming announcement, and I really don't want anyone to panic. Okay, the Bulldogs are in bed, sleeping in a little late today. We're taking the ZR1. Good morning, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Hope you all are having a fantastic day. And today should be a fun one. We're getting rid of yet another vehicle because you guys were so happy about the DURAMAX, the OG DURAMAX. Now, I do want to touch on that real quick. I feel like people either don't watch the video or they do and they don't really pay attention, but some people were really upset. And all I can say is, it's not a big deal. Some people were like, oh my God, you said you'd never get rid of it. I know that I technically sold it to Bobby, but I really didn't. You know, it's not like a real sale. Like, yes, he gave me money, but I told him he could borrow it. He didn't want to borrow it. He wanted to pay for it, which I get where he's coming from. Think of it much more as like a rental. It's like he's renting it. So, you know, don't go crazy. Some of y'all are a little dramatic. I'm gonna have to ask you to calm down. If you want to stay updated on it, check out his channel and subscribe. Anyway, the car we are actually getting rid of, like for real getting rid of, is the Corrado. Finally, we're doing something with the old Volkswagen. I saw a really funny comment on my upload from last night, and it was some guy who's like, I went away for a year, and I just started watching videos again, and the Corrado is still in the same spot. And I actually laughed out loud sitting at my computer. And yes, I do read comments. If you didn't catch the upload where I talked about this car, this was actually my brother's car that he sold when he joined the Army way back in like 2005. And, you know, he always loved this car. It was like his dream car. He got it when he was, I don't know, probably 19 or 20. He couldn't afford to just like store it somewhere at the time. And, you know, he didn't want it to be stored. He didn't know how long he was going to be away. Ended up going on multiple deployments pretty quickly. Like back in 05, the Iraq war was popping. So he went on 2 deployments like almost back to back. And, you know, the car just went away. It was sold to a friend of ours, and I ran into that guy like years later, like whenever I made the video. I think it was 2017. I ran into the guy at a restaurant. We got to talking. I said, hey, do you still have that Corrado? And he said, yeah, I do. Basically, it's been doing the same thing it's doing now. It was sitting in his garage. He has like a ton of Volkswagens, and he wasn't really doing anything with it. I immediately jumped on it. I was like, how much do you want for it? And he said, well, it needs a few things. I would take like $1,000. I heard $1,000 and I said, done deal right away. I think I said done deal before he was even done talking, but that's how the car came into my possession. I didn't do a whole lot to it. I essentially kept it as it is, which, as you can see, it's mint condition. Like, it is mint. All factory except for the manual transmission. I did that. He always wanted a manual. This one was an auto. My brother, you know, wanting to modify cars, being a teenager, he put on like some dumb suspension on it that was, the car was slammed and he couldn't even drive it, and it was collapsed. You know, it was all ruined. So I replaced that. I did the brake lines, brakes, and then put on the original wheels and tires, the original speed lines, and that's really it. There were other things I wanted to do, like I wanted to fix, you know, the hood's all dented up, like things were stored on it, it's all scratched, the roof as well. I would have gotten all that fixed, but the car has been sitting for so long, and now he's back from another deployment, and I think this might have been his last one. He's in a position in life where he can take the car back, and I want it out of my garage. Every time. Sounds a little extra angry today, boys. Maybe a little bit extra angry. This weather has me excited for springtime and race season. I have not raced anybody in far too long. I can't even remember when the last time was, and I'm itching to do it. The ZR1 is ready to eat. She's hungry. She has not had any victims lately, but I'm sure that will change. I do have one really alarming announcement, and I really don't want anyone to panic, because to be. It's a little bit of a shock. I really need gas. I'm completely out of gas. Well, I know it's not what you expected to hear from me. I know that that's not a normal thing, but you know, what can I do? It's been at least 50 miles since the last fill up, so I can't complain. I really can't complain. I got at least 50 out of a tank. Back at it. Told myself I was gonna take it easy on the car today. I wasn't gonna beat on it, because I do every day. Can't resist. That's it. That's all you gotta do. That's it. The LBZ right there. Only 9 days left to win that truck. If you want to be the new owner of that truck, 07 LBZ DURAMAX, 90K miles, 6-inch lift kit, 24x14s, color matched LED lighting, color matched mirrors, MBRP exhaust. All you have to do is go to inchaindesigns.com, where every $5 you spend is worth 2 entries to win. Like I said, only 9 days left. Don't miss your chance. Putting it up on the,
All right, so I need some type of imagery to reminisce.
I like it. I like it.
The day started. So remember we did a photo shoot
in the building here.
In the building,
yeah.
Before we purchased it.
Before all this.
Yeah, so I was going to hang it and I was going to show you.
I like that. The OG vet picture. So this was taken like right over in that corner. Like, what was that, about 2 years ago? Yeah. I mean, it feels like a lifetime, but it was only like 2 years, which is crazy. But that's when Shane was looking at this building to lease it out, and he said, hey, like, come over and check this out. So I rolled over in the vet. We did a little impromptu photo shoot right there in that corner. So this is what the shop looked like before. It's like, oh, dude, it was so like ganky looking. Yeah. The floors were all like bare, like black concrete. Everything was like, it had no lighting in it. And now, yeah, it looks quite a bit different now. It was hard to, back then you could barely envision like all the epic cars that would be here. But this is the roots. That's where it all started. Okay. Oh, dude. That is awesome. Yeah. Oh my God, that looks cool.
Yeah.
So now, instead of like boring shelving, we have a big art piece.
Yeah. Sick.
That is sick, dude.
Final product.
Wow. So that's gonna look a lot cooler on video now.
Absolutely.
Walking in here.
What's it look like? Oh,
it looks sick.
Yes. That's another reason. We gotta start making it look cooler.
Yeah, we gotta make if we're gonna do merch plugs, we gotta make the merch plugs look cool. Went through most of the merch, but we got Hoovie's Garage stuff. We got the new DURAMAX shirt. We got Canadian merch for you guys up north. The giveaway is open to you. Patches, all different kinds of patches, all different kinds of key tags. Student driver back in stock, as is Trump 2020 back in stock. That is the #1 thing people ask me is, when are the student drivers going to be back? Well, they're back in stock. T-shirts, Power Stroke, Rolling Coal, Diesel Life, Diesel Smoke Matters. Hoovie's Garage key tags as well. And the new ones, DURAMAX, Power Stroke, Rolling Coal, Diesel Life. Leather jackets, backpacks, posters, flag, tailgate kits, everything you could ever want on the website. And remember, every $5 is 2 entries to win the LBZ DURAMAX. Only 9 days left, guys. Don't miss your chance to win. Also have DURAMAX posters as well that I haven't really talked about, but these, as always, are hand signed by me, which I'm doing right now. If you want an OG DURAMAX poster, on the website. Counts for the giveaway. Shane is vlogging, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Shane is vlogging.
There it is. That's the wrap.
Oh, dude, that's perfect.
Black.
Yeah. Yeah, that's perfect. That is perfect.
Matte finish. Obviously, you have to go with matte on all camera wraps.
That's exactly what I was looking for. And you know what? I think that also will do well in the 2020.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yep, I love it. All right, done deal. Racist. He said he hates the Germans.
So that's if you have like carpal
It's me.
tunnel, it's supposed to be easier when you're aiming.
Nah,
I don't like it either. So.
You don't like the German one? Let me see the German one. It's like an HK.
The Germans.
Like an HK. Ooh.
That's a child lock too if you want it, but
I like one of these too.
that's what I
What's
thought.
the red lock? Is that the
This
lock?
is called an easy pull. So this has an easier grip.
I mean, they're both the same.
All right, let me see. Yeah, I don't like that one. See this one here.
I actually like
That feels a little light.
Yeah, you want it light.
You want it to be light?
Yeah.
I don't like a little resistance.
All right, we'll feel this one. Then. You might like this one.
I like a heavier trigger, dude. I think I like that one.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the money one.
Right,
I like that.
Do you want?
Look at that.
This is like crazy. I didn't know. I'm not even a part of this, but I am now. I've interjected myself.
No mind later, do you?
No.
Ooh, different tips.
You could do. You could put a short wand on here. Okay, that's. First of all, let's skip. I'm going to go to the nozzles. Most of the pressure washers by now have put a couple of nozzles on. But being what you're doing here, if somebody would accidentally
Shoot it and hits the car.
if this doesn't lock in,
Yeah.
that nozzle could fly off and down the car.
Yeah.
You can film,
Quick connect. Yep.
take it off, and switch your wand while down.
Dude, that's sick.
Got the silencer.
Here you got your oil can there.
This is the sniper.
Yeah, that's when you want to long shot it.
Now, the guy I saw a lot of these through detail shops because they're doing the door jams. They'll go down and go
Ooh.
underneath the car, but you gotta be careful. This has 1,500 pounds of pressure, but if it was a stronger machine, I saw it where guys pull a trigger, this thing flies back and hits them in the face. I mean, that's the downfall.
That's awesome.
That's why I thought.
You guys know the exhaust dilemma. Well, now we got everyone here at InChain Design, so we're gonna have a direct side-by-side comparison, and everyone is gonna vote which one they like better.
Yeah. And it's an even match
Yeah.
because I got the valve set up Corsa versus your factory.
Yeah, Shane has the exact setup that I was gonna put on my car. So that's exactly what I was going to put on my car. My car is still as it was. This should be fun. I'm excited. I don't know. I think the Z06 was louder.
Yeah, I think so too. Huh? Yeah, that one hurt my ears.
Crackles are way more violent.
Oh,
I think the Z06 was louder.
Yeah. Really? Oh,
Yeah.
By not 0.9 decimals.
But I don't whatever
What was it
Corsa
on
said it
paper?
was.
Oh man, I don't know. It
All right, so
definitely cracks a lot.
what are the votes? What do you think was louder, or just or sounds better? Louder or better? Doesn't matter.
Okay, so louder, definitely the Z06. Better, idle, I gotta give to you, but everything else I gotta give to the Z06.
It's about the same. I think Shane's violent crackles.
It was louder that time for sure.
Shane's louder, but yours is cleaner. Like
I don't know what that means, Nate.
You know, I mean, talking layman terms, the top end, Shane's definitely a lot louder.
Okay.
But, like getting up there, like as it's going up to loud, yours kind of like actually smooths into it.
Shane has a beat.
Yeah,
Yeah, Shane's higher pitched.
there you go.
Bassier, though.
Alright, but hey, at the end of the day, it's aftermarket versus factory.
There you go. Well, I guess Corsa was right.
So now you got to put it on.
Well, what happened to you, Curtis? You were the one who said it was quieter the whole time.
You didn't show up Saturday.
I didn't show up because he said it was quieter.
We were supposed to test them.
Hey, we got to ask Bob. Bob, what was your opinion on it?
I'd say yours, but my ears are ringing after his. I can't tell you. What's aftermarket? Which one's aftermarket?
The camo?
Really?
Yeah.
And you just pop this guy off and put this guy on.
Shane's ready to fire, dude.
I'm ready. All right, so you just tell me when to pull the trigger, my man.
You ready? Go ahead, whenever you're ready.
Whatever?
Yes! That looks fantastic. Wow.
Oh, my OCD's loving this.
That is beautiful. Whoa. Yeah. So we got to get another picture with them covered.
Oh yeah. When was the last time you actually cleaned the ZR1?
It's been a while. Like with actual soap?
Yeah.
Probably when the dealership detailed it before I bought it. Wow, that's sick. Yeah, I gotta get one of those for the
I feel
house.
like I'm spraying the car with paint.
Yeah, I gotta get one of those, dude.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I gotta get one of those. I'm gonna have to get one of those. Get my wheels too.
Yeah.
You gotta get my wheels, dude.
Do you have a clear wrap on there?
Just the blue wrap, yeah.
Just a blue, but you didn't do another clear on top like they do the paint protection thing?
No. Oh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That is gonna be fire. Okay, wrap going on. Should be done shortly. That's gonna look awesome. Okay, so we're back at home and I already tried to start the car. I didn't film it because like I have to climb in the window and it's really hard to hard to hold a camera. It'd be kind of funny though. But the car won't start. Tried to jump it with the Blazer, won't start. So it does in fact need a new battery, which I gotta reach in here. Pull this thing out. Right up. Pretty amazing. You gotta I mean, people make fun of Volkswagens, but this car has been sitting for so long. Fired right up. Cars are incredible. POV drive for you guys here. I rigged up a device. Hopefully this works and it's not too shaky. It looks a little shaky, but the Hero 8 does a great job of stabilizing. I can't see anything. I mean, I can see the road, but I can't see like down. Seatbelts go on. Starts right up. VR6 power, baby. It's a really good little car to drive, if I'm being honest. It's a really, really good little car. It feels great. Hopefully the audio is okay here. I've never used this setup before, so hopefully it's good. This could all be scrapped. I don't know. I might not be able to use any of this. I feel like me talking is going to move the camera around a little too much, but it's amazing how good this car drives for sitting. It's basically been sitting for 3 years, and actually more because it sat before I got it. So it's been sitting for God knows how long. We're probably talking 6 or 7 years, and it drives great. Like, you put a new battery in and she fires right up. It's a really fun little car. I actually hit up Doug DeMuro about doing a review because I feel like, I don't think he's done a Corrado yet, and I feel like this would be right up his alley. You know, very cool 1990s car, a little bit underappreciated, didn't sell well. They were too expensive back in the day. Let's go for a third gear. Oh wow, that felt good. They didn't sell too many because they were expensive. I think my brother paid 18 grand. Sorry, I have stuff in the trunk. I think he paid 18 grand back in, well, 94, I guess. And that's a lot of money for a little Volkswagen, but they were super cool and ahead of their time. And it drives so good. It really does drive so well. And the manual swap is performing well, which I'm happy about. I was really kind of worried. I was like, I don't know. It's been sitting, you know, is it gonna start? Is it gonna run? Is the trans gonna work? But it does work. Oh my God, it's so much more fun with a manual too. This car with the auto was like, it was kind of neat, but it really sucked to drive. And this is like really nice. It's actually super fun. You can see why people like these. It's a really well put together car. You know, it doesn't rattle around. The road noise isn't even bad at all, and it's a very old car. This car is older than I am, which really kind of tells you just how old it is. But it still drives very nice. You know, it doesn't really drive any worse than a modern car. It feels a little older, but mainly that older feel is just, you know, it feels smaller and lighter. Cars back then were just so tiny compared to today. And I mean, this wasn't, it's not like it was a huge car, you know, a smaller Volkswagen, but it wasn't anything like tiny back then. It was kind of an average car. And today, I mean, it's so small. It would look tiny next to a PT Cruiser. Oh, that VR6. People wanted me to put a turbo on this car, and that'd be cool. I know the VR6 responds really well to a big old turbski, but you know, there's also something to be said for keeping it stock. How many of these left are there in the world that are factory or close to factory? I doubt, and in good shape. I bet very, very few. And you know, I think I have one of the cleaner ones. It's all factory except now for the trans. But I mean, it's all, I mean, everything is original, in great condition. It's like a time capsule, really. Hope you guys enjoyed the little POV, something different, you know. Tried to come up with a cool, different camera angle to show you guys. Don't know if it worked or not yet because I haven't looked at the footage, but if it did, I hope you enjoyed it. If it didn't, I guess you won't see this part. Maybe I'll put it at the end of the video. But hope you enjoyed. There you go, the Corrado is running great, and as you can see, I got a little like spring cleaning fever here. I'm cleaning things out, I'm getting rid of old vehicles I don't use. It's time to get organized. The garage looks a lot better. All that stuff that was over there, which I don't even know if you guys noticed, but I had like tons of crap over there. That's all clean now. Yellow and blue look so good together. And now everything that was over there is over here. And this is all basically, except for these three little boxes, everything else is for the 2020. Front bumper, rear bumper, amp steps, tie rods. And that's a light bar for whatever project, I don't even know. Those two are for the LBZ. But yeah, I have everything over here. I'm actually thinking about, I might take out that shelf and I might get rid of this wall, or push this wall out and then put in another bay here and then put up a door, maybe for the Toyota or something else. Now, we are custom building, but that's not gonna, I probably won't move for another 2 years. Would be nice to have the extra bay, and I definitely have the room. Talk about that later. Next vlog is going to be trailering the Corrado with the 2020 down to North Carolina. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Take care and have a great night, guys.